on this song for a hot minute. It's my 5th or 6th time listening to it. Hello, 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 everyone. I was just talking to Kira about the song we're listening to, which is like the 7th time I'm listening to it now. I missed that from like 2 feet away. So we're going to be working on this today. Yeah. Looks good, don't it? Let's see. I think I have all my colors here. I put my gloves on without opening my drink. Crap. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Fun stuff. Today we're working on this. My stand's being a little screwy today, so it might look a little lopsided. Nightmare fuel, huh? It'll look cool by the end of it, I promise. Move this light a little bit, and this light a little bit. One of my lights is out. This is me pushing it on and off, and it's still not lighting. So I gotta buy another one. It's in the works. It's gonna be a little dim, but the plan is to put overhead lights up instead of having these ones on the floor. So I just gotta get there. I just gotta buy them bitches. That's really it. I need water, don't I? That's why the reason I keep these is because I use them as the things. Might use this one. Yeah. This half-lit shit isn't just pissing you guys off, it's also kind of messing me up, so. Because I have a light there, and then a light here. And it helps light everything up. And then I have 2 lights up here, but they're kind of crap, so. It's very dim in my studio today. That's okay. You make it work. Remember when it was just the top lights? I think it's like last year in shit, when did I move here? September? November? Something like that. It is just these 2 lights up here, and it is just dark as shit, even though it's in the daytime. Yeah, that was fun. I couldn't see any of my art either, so. This is better than that. I like a lot, so. It is lit, it's just not lit over here. Which I might move this one over there. This is the only light that doesn't work. I got 5 lights right here and 1 lamp. And those are bright as shit. I can't even look at those when they're on. So I might move this light over here and just put this one away really quick. Hang on. Yeah, it's dark. It's not technically super dark. It didn't really change, did it? Let's see here. There we go. Why does this cord seem longer? So yeah, this is the one that doesn't work, which is sucky, but it is what it is. No biggie. You guys can't see the camera. Yeah, cool. Cool. Easy fix. Honestly, it kind of looks better on my screen. Does it look better on your screen? Let me know. I do enjoy talking to you guys while I'm on stream. Poochies. I almost dropped mine. Okay. And again, I say this every stream, but I'm listening to music. If you want to know what song I'm listening to, just ask me, hey Eris, what song you listening to, and I will tell you what song I'm listening to. A lot of words, huh? Where's my blue? Okay, that can come off, I guess. I only used a little bit. Come on now. Yeah. I'm gonna have to cut this open next time I need it. I had to do that with the come on now, the flesh tone earlier today. I gotta buy more flesh tone. But when do I paint like flesh? I don't really paint skin. I mean, I used yellow and peach for that, and maybe a little bit of like light green. I don't think I used skin tone for that. I think the main one I used was for I don't remember the piece, but I remember how much flesh tone I used on it. So yeah, and then this. So I mean, it's empty, and it's in half. There's a joke somewhere about this. There's some type of joke to be made. I'm not gonna be the one to make it, but there is a joke to be made. So we're gonna add a little bit of blue to this red to make it just a tad darker. definitely check out his channel if you like Tarkov or what else? He plays World of Warcraft too, I think. So yeah, I'm super excited. And then the helmet came. So I got a new helmet to do. This is a half shell. And the other one is packaged away because it's going to Macy's. Oh shit! Speaking of Macy's, check this out. Boom. Definitely check that out. Go to if you live in the Virginia, Southampton area. Definitely check them out, especially if you watch my stream. They're kind of the people that helped me kick off my painting career. So I volunteer with them every year. Well, last year and this year, and I am giving some of my artworks for the auction. So if you would like to help the cause, definitely go check them out. And if you are interested in participating, definitely check out the website as well. They have all the information there on their page. So yeah, I'm super excited for it. The event is in June, I think. So definitely check it out. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be worth it. Absolutely, what Missy said. Go support for sure. So yeah, it's kind of what I've been up to. Painting. It's like 90% of my time. On the move. Smoke time. Smoke if you got 'em. I mean, this is it. I mean, not fully. Oh no. There goes subtlety, huh? Isn't it? It's looking pretty good. I got the base colors down, like the... I need like a, oh, you know what I have? Hang on. So like the lip, wow, that's fucking my camera up. How many people did that blind? I got the upper lip pretty well, which surprised me. Like that curve of the upper lip, and then his cheeks are pretty well. He's a little bit still gray because that's his undertone, but I have the upper layers of his flesh in here. See that? That's all his top layer that we gotta do tonight. The red was kind of just minor details, but I did want to be able to do that before kind of going around that, so, and I made it blurry. And I'll bring it up. I'm not even gonna be subtle about moving them. See how many people are paying attention. Oh, there we go. And if you watch the Snapchat, you would know the behind the scenes, because I throw a bunch of behind the scenes on there. If you don't watch the Snapchat, definitely go find it. days, just sit here and clean all my brushes. I do clean my brushes, I just don't, really care for them. I buy cheap brushes for a reason, just to kind of abuse them a little bit. So, I don't really mind it. I'm not trying to get a whole bunch. We're just trying to get some highlights of his skin. Just let me grab ads. is sponsored by Dubby. Go to www.dubby.gg and enter in that checkout. You can enter promo code MVADubby, that is MVADUBBY at checkout, and you'll receive 10% off your first order, and that 10% helps the channel a lot. I really like the s'mores flavor. You add milk, put the Dubby in. I add a little bit of honey. I put it in the microwave for about a minute 50. When it comes out, I stir it. Put a little bit of creamer in there, not too much, maybe a little bit of extra milk to kind of cool it down, and it is fantastic. It tastes like a s'more in a cup. They have tons of fantastic flavors. I've had a few of them. Blueberry Blue Raz Purple Grape was one of the ones that I had. They're all different sorts of flavors. You should definitely check them out. Go to www.dubby.gg and enter promo code MVADubby, that is MVADUBBY at checkout, and receive 10% off your first order. And we also have that Macy's ride coming up, so definitely check out that at www.macy'sride.com. If you're in the Southampton Roads area, definitely check them out. Either donate or register to ride. I would be utterly amazed and ecstatic is the word that I was looking for, to see some of my subscribers there. So definitely check that out. Go to www.macy'sride.com to see all the details. They have them on the page. So definitely check that out. And we're back to the stream. Look at that. We're just gonna take a break for a sec, because my eyes are they're doing exactly what that's doing, which is not focusing. So we're just gonna sit here and hang out for a minute. Smoke if you got hang out, you know, all that fun stuff. How's everybody's week been? It's been a week. Has it been all right, or has it been a week? It's like a week. Let me know. It is 73 degrees in here and 44 degrees outside. Excuse me. find my mask. Where is that thing? I had it. Oh, there it is. So I don't inhale a quick coat. How's everybody's mental health doing? That's the most important question. I need to do touch-ups. It's fine. Yeah. Good. That's good to hear. Anything you want to share with the stream that you're struggling with, or that you would like to have maybe a little bit of like outside help with? Like, I don't know. Ways of dealing with stress kind of thing. There we go. This always comes out weird. It's a little rude the way that does. This is still red. Does that make sense? I think everybody stresses about like work and finances and stuff. And I don't think that the like fakeness of the internet helps. I try not to be fake in any aspect of what I do. I try to be a pretty what you see is what you get person. But like, I don't know if you pay attention to like general internet finances and stuff, but a lot of the influencers you see are broke as shit. They're broke as fuck. Most of them are entering probably, and this is just knowledge, but most of them are probably entering bankruptcy at this point. So like at least you're not that, I guess. I mean, maybe you're better off than most of those, you know, vacation influencers and things. So I always try to look on the bright side of things, you know. I try to at least. I try not to be too fake. I'm actually pretty private, but kind of what you see is what you get over here, so. Yeah, I've heard most of those folks are going broke, which is honestly kind of funny to me. I mean, if you're in like, she's like, yeah, I'm not that bad off. A home, a happy, loving relationship, having food, job, and not doing much, but grateful for things that you have. And that's the way to look at it. That really is the way to look at it. As long as you're able to make those things happen, you're still able to be blessed on a lot of days. Even when I'm on my bad days, may not seem like perspective. But I have to focus on the positive. Yeah, 100%. You gotta focus on the positive because you could be, you know, you could have Tom Cruise levels of money, but if you're focusing on the negative, you know, and this is why I don't read my video comments, is because a lot of them are negative. You just can't pay attention to the negativity, and if you pay attention to the negativity so much, it'll overwhelm you, and you won't be able to see the positive if all you're looking at is the negative. If that makes any sense. The thing is that I think it's natural for like the human brain to be able to tell fake happiness over real happiness. You know, like a fake smile over a real smile, or, you know, genuine over non-genuine. And every time I see those, like, influencers, or, hey, look at me, get this new car, or whatever, they always just, to me, they don't look happy. There's a way you carry yourself when you're happy. I slouch because I'm on concrete, but if you see me in like life, I'm standing up straight. I mean, I'm 6'3", I'm towering. It just hurts my back. If I could walk around like this in the studio and paint, I would, but I can't. You know, you have a different posture when you're happy. So I think when you see influencers and genuinely happy people, you can tell. At least I can. I mean, I don't know. I gotta see if there's like a way to fix the buffer time between chat entry and y'all typing. I don't, like I said, I'm not very smart when it comes to technology stuff. She said, plus I'm not fake when it comes to my struggles. Oh, I got it all, I'm afraid to say, She said, oh, I'm not afraid to say, yeah, I struggle with that, but then again, I'm grateful for what I have and I still work hard. Yeah, and I think that's a mindset that isn't around as much, of I'm grateful for what I have and I just want to continue to work for what I have. And not try to, like, what's the term? Front, you know, like front in a way of, oh, look at me, I got this giant house or cars or whatever. I mean, if you know me personally, I mean, you know that I have 2 motorcycles, but I don't like paint with, I mean, it's at the shop right now. I had a flat tire and I don't have a swing arm. I don't have a tools to take apart the swing arm to take off the tire, so I sent it to the shop. So the big bike is missing, but I don't try to paint with them in frame because they're not part of the art. They're just things that I have that I like doing. And yeah, I have a different channel for motorcycles. If you want to check that out, I can link it below. But I don't try to be like, oh, look at what I have while I paint. Like, it's all just paint. I don't want to glaze right now. Oh, survival. Yeah, I wish it wasn't as survival as it is in this economy right now. It is very survival mode for everybody. I mean, I sell some paintings here and there, but people are not buying as many paintings as they once were. I'm still painting though because it makes me happy. I would paint if nobody bought my paintings. I'd probably just paint them and then throw them in a fire. Stream the whole thing. I don't paint to make money. I paint and sometimes I make money off of it. I think if I had a different perspective on it, I wouldn't be as happy as I am painting just whimsically as I do. I think that if in this economy when everybody's struggling, I think that if you do the things that, like, if you do things to make your money that you enjoy, it's starting to become a task. You know, like for other painters or like gamers or whatever it is, you used to enjoy that thing, but now just because of the economy, it's hard to actually just survive at this point. Missy said it gives you a sense of sanity is how to look at it. Like you even said, without making money, it's still something that makes you happy. Yeah, and that's exactly it. Like you can't just slave away at whatever you do to make money. If there's one thing of like working your job and going home, but you're gonna lose your mind if you just work, go to sleep, eat, work, go to sleep, eat, work, go to sleep, eat, work, go to sleep, eat. Go do something. You have 15 minutes, take the long way home. Do something. I mean, you start becoming into that repetition, you're gonna get a lot more stressed in this economy situation. Wow, I can't speak. I mean, you know, you gotta find the good in certain things. If you're going to try to be happy. Happiness isn't I have everything. Happiness is I have the things that I wanted. Or I worked my ass off to get these things and I'm going to be happy and content and continue to work my ass off to keep these things. I don't just, you know, well, I got my house of motorcycles. Time to just, you know, like I don't do that. This brings me happiness. This brings me fun. I mean, same thing with my motorcycles. They bring me happiness. They bring me joy. As stressed as I think I get, there's still a level of me where I can come into the studio and just sit down, like with that chair, and sit down and just take it in and be like, okay, this is what I have. I'm content with this. Let's continue to try to keep this going. Instead of just trying to rocket boost up, I'm just climbing the hill, which is okay. I got what I want. I mean, I never thought that I would have a studio. I never thought that I would have 2 motorcycles, let alone frickin' 1. I never thought that I would have my amazing wife. I never thought that I would have my amazing dog, as much as he screams like a fucking Yeti. I do absolutely love him. And maybe I'll bring him on stream when I don't have wet paint around and he'll walk around on stream. My views might go up if he's on stream maybe. You know, I mean, you just gotta find the areas where you're happy and content at and focus on those. And if you focus on the negativity, you're just gonna lose your mind. You're 100% gonna lose your mind. over here, I'm going to... I like how this is. I wish it was a little bit more down, but we'll work on that here in a minute. I'm going to put some gray here. They're overreacting, that's all. I'll let that dry and then I'll just cover the rest of it with black, I guess. Since this wants to be freaking dopey. Basically, we're just looking for kind of the same effect. More or less. That's why I haven't put any clear coat on it. That's because I'm just going to be like slapping it on there. And we're just kind of looking for a kind of a scrubby effect. Nothing even just cohesive, just the reason we're doing that is so this black and this black kind of start blending together a little bit. Oh, I was gonna say, I know I have a sponge somewhere. Where did clear coat go? There it is. I'll do the clear coat. That's how that looks. Look good, don't it? I could bring it up for the camera a little bit too. Or should I just do this? It's getting there. couple magnets while we're waiting for that thing to dry. What colors should I use for the magnet? Let me know in the comments or the chat. Choose any color, even if it's friggin' orange. Smoke if you got 'em. Yellow and purple. Be a good mix. Let's see. Let's see. You want dark yellow, dark purple, light yellow, dark purple, dark yellow, light purple. A light green. Purple, yellow, and light green. Purple, yellow, light green. Where did I just put that magnet? Light yellow, dark purple. Okay. Light yellow. This one's better. And then we'll do some specks of light green on there. And see that? dripping a little bit. That's okay. They do that. We'll put this right here for a second. And we'll grab this other one. What should the colors be for this other one? Nope. Don't do that. Wow, that got blurry. Come on. Come on, focus. Or you could just not. That works. Where's my glasses? I can't find my glasses. Shinkies. Nope. Okay, hang on, guys. Let's see if I can't. Get this to autofocus. Sit here for 20 minutes struggling with the camera, you know. Right? Like, that was a pretty good filmer. I can't find my glasses, guys. See, maybe I'm the problem. Every time I go into frame, it blurs out. So maybe I'm the problem at this point. Honestly, it's probably my fault. Because, here, let me do... let me do this real quick. So you're not, like, staring at me while I try to clean my lens. It's probably my fault. And I'll tell you all why. I do not have a... oh, geez. I do not have a cover on my lens when I spray paint. So there's probably little flicks of like clear coat or whatever on my lens, and that's why it goes... Sorry, is that loud? That's probably why it does... Oh, shit. That's probably why it does this. Let's see if that did it. Yeah, look at that. Woo! Yeah, I probably have like a little bit of clear coat, so I just put some paint thinner on the lens. And that's how I clean it, because it's just gonna get... It's gonna get so dirty with the film. I'm gonna have to take that off every 3 months. So I just take some clear coat, or not clear coat, paint thinner, and I put it a little bit and scrub the lens, and it's fine after that. But yeah, it was probably my issue is that I had spray paint all over it. I'm just gonna mash this one into all of this color, as well as all of this color. Unless it's dry. Yeah, it's dry. Bummer. And then we'll figure out how to paint it afterwards, once it's all just kind of actually. Has some like really good textures on it. And once it gets warmer, when I can have the garage door open, I'll probably have the door open and be streaming a little bit longer, probably on Fridays too. I'm thinking about doing streams on Fridays. It seems like more people tune in on Friday rather than Thursdays, which is fair. So, yeah. But I'm gonna throw these on the door real quick so that they can dry. There we go. I was like, hey, don't want us to. And I'll put this back on the rack. And I might call it a night tonight. I'm just kind of tired, slow night and stuff. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. And I appreciate everybody that watches the stream afterwards. Please leave a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to see the screens before I end the stream, just pay attention in a little bit, and I usually flash those before I cut. Yeah, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.